Hi there, hello to all of you. This is GOBIZ and I will be bringing you another video today. But before I get started, I just really wanted to thank you all so much for lifting this channel up. I mean, we started out so little and then it just grew and grew, and it's because all of you watching those videos keep going back, learning, and then sharing your nuggets of wisdom, the ones who are really advancing your journey. But as of today, we made it to 1,000 subscribers, more than 1,000, and also 4,000 watch hours. And I'd say that is all because of you guys just keep coming back to those videos and sharing it especially, and I really do appreciate that very much. So now I'm really inspired to share with you a lot more of what I know about Navy Federal. But anyway, today's video will be about Navy Federal's cash advance feature. There are a lot of positives and negatives at the same time, but I will just share with you the very basics, so it gives you an idea of the pros and cons of the cash advance limit and how it works. So anyway, let's get started. Just to let you know about the Navy Federal features, your cash advance limit is 30% of your credit card limit. So Navy Federal credit limits can range from $500 to $50,000 for all the cards except the flagship, which has a limit capacity of up to $80,000. Now, the APR applicable to cash advance transactions will be a variable cash advance APR of up to 2% higher than the APR for purchases. There are no fees for ATM cash advances if performed at a Navy Federal branch or an ATM. Otherwise, there would be a 50 cents per domestic transaction or $1 per foreign transaction. And by the way, Navy Federal cash advance feature has no fees on top of the interest rate. And another thing to remember that is very important is that the interest is charged right when you make the transaction. You do not have a 30-day leeway for that. So you will be charged interest right away. And just to give you an idea of how you can access your cash limit benefit from Navy Federal is that there are so many ways you can do this. First, you can just do a transfer from your credit card to your checking for the amount that you want. And you can also do this by withdrawing money from an ATM. But with that, it is only $600 per day that you can access. And another way to do it is that you can actually request convenience checks at the same time. And with that, you can also request a check for the full amount of the cash limit that you want to access. So there are really many ways that you can do it. But for me, what I just did a transfer from my credit card right on the app, and just did a transfer. And I was able to transfer that easily to my checking. And that money that I used was just a kind of an experiment to show this relationship again, just building it up. And I paid that off in about a week. And yes, they did charge me like $50, but it was still worth it just to move around that amount. Now, with the cash advance with Navy Federal, I just wanted to clarify and explain a little bit more how you pay it back and how interest rate is applied to it. Because I have a simple brain. I really like to look at things and understand how much will I be paying back as far as interest and how it is being paid. So anyway, with the Navy Federal cash advance feature, the cash advance interest charge is always 2% more of your credit card rate. It won't go over 18%, which is the maximum interest rate with Navy Federal for all the credit cards. So let's say if you have an APR for your purchases of about 17%, 17.5%, that will not go over 18%. So that's what's really very friendly with Navy Federal. And I think that's really exceptional, because with other banks, that can go as high as 28 to 28.99%. And I've tried that and it was not good. So anyway, number 2, the minimum payment will always be applied to the higher interest rate first. So that means that would be your cash advance interest rate. And then the extra payment will then be applied to your regular credit card charges, which is your lower interest rate. So using as an example my Cash Rewards credit card, where I did a little amount of a cash limit, my credit card rate is 9.65% APR. Now my cash advance rate was 11.65%, and that is my interest rate on my Cash Rewards. So just to give an example, if I were to do a cash advance of $1,000, my interest rate for that cash advance will be 11.65% because my credit card interest rate is 9.65. So my monthly payment, if I don't pay that in full for that specific month, will be that I will be charged $116.50 per $1,000 cash advance that I would do. So if my minimum monthly payment, let's say, would be $200, the first $116.50 would go first to the cash advance interest rate, and the rest of that will go to your credit card balance, which is at a rate of, in my case, 9.65%. So it's really quite a lot if you really think about it. But not having the fee on top of the interest rate, I think is still good for emergencies. And like I said, the cash advance feature just gives you that flexibility that, just in case, you have an emergency and you need that, then you have that option with Navy Federal. However, a word of caution is that if you are ever late in any of the Navy Federal products, let's say your car loan, your auto loan, your pledge loan, any of your credit cards, if you are late, they will automatically lock the cash limit feature on your credit card. So that is just something to remember, just in case that if you are late with any of these products, you won't be able to avail that at all. So they are pretty strict with that. So I just wanted to clarify also that I think I forgot to mention that you can also access your cash advance limit at a branch, okay? And that is so much easier for you if you don't want to do the transfer on the app, you don't want to call for convenience checks. It is in fact easy to just go to a branch if there is one near you. So anyway, there is a lot more information about the cash advance feature with Navy Federal, but I'm still researching on a few things just to be sure, and I will share that with you once I do have that. So anyway, thank you again so much for listening, and I really appreciate you being here. And please give me the power of your thumbs up, because that is the life of the channel. So again, hopefully I will do my best to share, and I really appreciate you being here. And if it is your first time, I hope you found value in this content, in this very small new channel. So anyway, thank you again so much for being here. I appreciate you, and until my next video.